Okay, let's play the fucking
Yeah.
game.
Okay. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story, including this anus that we chose to put behind this text. What's that about? Why is there an anus?
It's like one of those cameras they stick into your body.
Like, it's brown. Come on, guys.
The residue of the poop.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. Oh, great, thanks. Yeah, that's the theme, Sarah. We only play butthole games on this channel. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return where you left off the next time you start up the game. Okay, that's fine. Yes, Soma is Amnesia people.
Oh.
To the best of my knowledge. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you're extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered, etc., etc., etc.
Hide or even run if necessary.
Yes, the spooky music is coming from inside the house, Haley. Sorry.
The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible.
They also did Penumbra, a trilogy of games before the Amnesia games that might be worth checking out. And there's a new Amnesia that came out last year. That's weird. So Haley's hearing spooky music, but okay, here I'll turn it up. We'll go to -30. Maybe Haley just has a much higher volume threshold. Well, no. So the way it works is like I set it so that it can go to -40 decibels at max, and it just doesn't always hit that. So if it's at a certain low range, it won't produce much sound at all. But if you have extremely high volume, or if you have AirPods deep, deep, deep in your ears.
In your ears. Okay.
Oh yeah, legit.
When it says to adjust
Also, AirPods
the
are super
gamma
good quality. Yes.
until this is barely visible, like I think that's better.
Yeah, 0.95 is fine. I don't mess with that stuff anyway. I don't believe in gamma settings. Oh wait, the butthole's getting bigger. Oh, I didn't even notice. It is kind of a dark room, and the door is open behind us, which is cool.
What is our name gonna be? We're Antonio.
Sure.
Wait, who do we want to be?
We can lower it in game too if it.
I saw that Catherine said Ed, but I prefer to name us Egg.
Okay. Okay, cool. I just don't want it to be too overpowering. Cloy is the way that gets pronounced. That one's special.
Some friends mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London.
No, our name is Egg.
What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is. I am Daniel.
This is creepy.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
Once you have control, I just want to get into the menu and make sure everything's...
What?
Once you have control, I want to get into the menu and Make sure everything is set the best it can be. So probably now. So options, graphics, resolution should not be 0 by 0. That concerns me.
Some
Yeah, but just like click that. Just 2560 by 1440. Just to be sure. Oh, it's gonna restart. That's fine. You just leave it that way then. Yeah, okay, so I guess there's not really anything. You can just. Oh, advanced options. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna. Here. I'm just gonna turn everything up to bonerific. There's no reason a 3080
can't run Amnesia.
Yeah, at like the absolute highest, most ridiculous quality. Is motion blur? I don't want radial blur. I don't think. Oh, that might be. We'll see. Sound is good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're good to go. Enjoy. This game is. It's not quite. Just over a decade. So it came out in 2010.
Okay, same controls as Soma.
September 2010. Really hoping I could unlock the frame rate.
I don't like the breathing sounds. What? What? The fuck? Why is there blood?
Because this is a horror game, and as Sarah says, you immediately forget it's a horror game as soon as you press start. Every time.
Stairs.
Not sure what's going on with my headphones, but I think the cord might be in need of replacement, which is real sad.
Why? Why? What? What?
Leaning technology. No, I don't think there's leaning. I think they invented leaning in 2011. Just missed it.
I don't like this.
Cord for my other headphones.
The fuck? The fuck? Get out.
Spooky zipper noise.
I. No.
Okay, am I the... Does it sound like...
Staticky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not my headphones. Okay. You know what would have been cool in all that text you put over the butthole frictional games? This game includes static noises that will sound like your headphones are broken and make you poop your pants as a person who can't afford to replace them.
I'm looking for a key, I believe.
Catherine says, the thing that I love about having Charlotte play, but the audience be entirely made up of people who've known her for like 10 years, 10 plus years, is that it's like a comedy show where the comedian keeps crying about jokes she wrote while the audience keeps heckling her with more and more personal comments.
That's pretty accurate. Okay, so I went in there. The note. I can't read the note.
Ooh, Catherine asks a good question. Can we litter?
I heard a growl.
Why are you saying fluorescent pink blood? Like, you need to specify fluorescent pink. All blood is fluorescent pink, right? Did that book explode? Or...
Yeah.
So we can litter, but we litter matter out of existence. Oh no, it just made dust. Okay, it made the dust. No, I'm good. I got lots of iron. I got extra iron. It runs in my family.
Oh, the door opened. I don't like the shaking.
It's called an earthquake. People in California have to deal with it every day.
Don't pick anything up. Give
See,
me.
Sarah knows. Litter the little man. Maybe not. You cannot litter the little man.
Please make me sane.
No, man goes into bad.
Oh.
So anyway, I spent $400 on a Pokemon card.
Yeah.
$374.70.
Do you open? Hi.
Oh no, the cats are on a diet. Ooh.
Oh.
I have seen those cats unfed. I would not want to be living with them.
Oh, this.
19th of August.
Like she's never heard music in her life.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find
Sean, I've got some bad
strength
news.
in that fact. There
You're
is
sitting in a chair.
purpose. You are my final effort to put things
What?
right.
You're sitting in a chair.
God willing, the name
Oh, God.
Alexander Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong.
Jesus.
He will be no match for you. One last thing.
Kill the weak old
A
man.
shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
I don't like this.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like how they forced a voice into my head for Daniel. Like,
How do I light the lantern again? They have options to tell me what the controls are.
input and key config. Oh, leaning is in the game. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, category actions. Lantern is F. Which makes sense. Pretend it's a flashlight. Dang, there we go. That 2010 hand.
Well, fuck.
The bookshelf moved. It's fine.
I'm doing pretty good.
I feel like maybe that's information about Daniel's normal
Alexander,
life
is it
from
inside
before.
the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay. Back at it with the white vans.
Oh, this is where I came from.
He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears are beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished.
Oh, this is not where I came from.
Yeah,
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Ooh! Litter the man. Litter him. Real good. Haha. You got littered. Huh. Yeah, go in the catalogy. So it doesn't read this.
Will you read it for me? I don't know how to read this. That's a huge problem that I'm encountering in my day-to-day life, is that I just don't know how to read.
Good chance, yeah. We're white people, so, you know. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. Good lord! In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Cool. Always love when I sign a contract that includes when I'll have my freedom back as one of the terms.
What did I do?
You hit the button on the mouse that opens that.
Oops.
Don't hit the thumb button.
Does anyone know if it's possible to run out of oil?
Check for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible to run out of oil.
I mean, in the game.
Yeah. It is possible to run out of
May,
oil.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Good. Maybe you deserved it. Ooh. You picked up Tinder.
That's all.
I wonder if Daniel will match with anyone. I do like when the screen gets all wiggly. Sign things are nice and good. Came from. light all the fires.
But I found an oil potion.
Now you have to use it. That's the words that are said on the screen.
I don't know how.
Clearly.
Can you Google it? I don't know what button it is.
So, like, maybe you could do the thing you did before. Rather than Googling everything, use the game itself. Let's open it.
Tab.
There we go. There you go. Now you can look at your inventory to manage your amount of oil. You also have to manage your tinderbox, so you can't light every candle you see.
Mhm.
I'm gonna suggest that maybe you don't use your lantern if you can pretty much see. Squiggly room.
He goes insane pretty quickly when it gets dark.
Oh,
Like, that's what the squiggly means.
that's it?
Yeah. Jesus. Oh!
May 1839. After
This is
pounding
weird.
the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint
That's a
glow escaped my
terrible
fingers and
looking
began to
subtitle
spark
font.
brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. The voices of
Yeah, I
the
don't think
Arabs
Daniel
pulling
ever
me to
watched
safety.
Indiana Jones.
And grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Sorry, you said that weird. Indiana? I think it's pronounced Imbiamba.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't
In
been tended
Biamba?
to for
Yeah,
centuries.
Imbiamba?
When the
Imbiamba
shadow
Gems?
arrives, it won't take long start
That's 100%
falling
true.
apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Well, sure, they don't have their freedom, so you might as well.
I don't remember where it was going. I came through here though. Oh, that collapsed.
Yes. Yes, it did. We do be getting that autosave. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Probably not breakable with a scroll of paper. I guess.
Chair?
Yeah, you're all. Oh, or even better, this. Moment. Yeah, pretty
You
much.
have to be swift when you activate the first one.
Have you never experienced that
If it
personally?
stops,
Because
you'll have to start over.
I understand that that's
Isn't
pretty
all
common.
this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
What is down here?
White people. The spookiest creature of all. Oh no, you might need to litter at it. It is really nice that they thought of her designing these games to be litter simulators. Tight, 2 and 1. Okay, cool. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque. That's not okay. Is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales. There are some motifs that keep reappearing. Is that? Oh no! Journal. Didn't realize that was the put it away. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures, kuko. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble, some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family and his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Good lord. That book anything? No, the one in the other. Something you can yeet. Yeet it at the fire. So that's the locked door that you couldn't get in the other way,
Oh.
I would suspect.
You look different.
Something just happened. Oh, to your right. Okay, that's not right. Is that moving slowly?
What?
The bookshelf. The largest thing in the middle of the screen. No, but it can.
Yeah. Oh, there's multiple that I have to do.
There's one. There's next bookshelf. No.
Where?
The next bookshelf.
Thank you.
And now she's in the closet.
There was a scary noise.
That bud.
You didn't like it. It did me scare. Oh boy.
Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Technically, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems.
So is he saying there are monsters in the wine cellar? Because I think that's what he's saying. Hi.
Yeah, that's probably just fair to let you out.
I think it was this way.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I run to the bathroom. Himself, this spooky man. I had twisted my pop socket in such a way that it came off. Oh no, I just turned the light in the bathroom. That will... There we go, I can see the bathroom light now.
Yeah, someone was a really good game, but now I'm scared. I am scared. It is spooky. It's doing me a scare and the spooky. Haley messaged me back. Wow, thanks, Haley. I asked Haley what kind of computer she has. This is spooky. And my back hurts. My back always hurts. I'm just gonna stretch for a sec. Oh boy. This big stretch. Also, look at my fancy pen. It's so fancy. You see it? That's the cool where's the cool fancy pen tip? And I got a whole bunch of colored ink for it, so right now it writes in purple. And before it wrote in pink, and then next it will write blue, but not pen blue, like a cool blue. Ah, there's a chair. This game is scary. Homemade ice cream would be excellent.
Hello.
Hello, I'm scared.
Oh no. What a shame.
But I'm stretching. Because my back hurts. As it always does. It's not new.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, sorry, I'm hungry. That's me.
What do I do?
So, this hall appears to be empty. I would suggest you have to make forward progress. Then perhaps it is around that corner. Sounds like you're getting close.
Let's leave here.
The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless. But in camp, the hills moved. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean, what even got you? You got up and started walking regular and making noise, like if you turn around, the dude's behind you. I need to remind you, this is a horror game.
Yeah.
The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and dry, crusted lips.
I hate this.
Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Early alchemy experiment. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, is probably what that should say, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an
Alchemic.
Usually it's alchemic solution to my predicament. Ooh. Catherine has cheat codes.
Let me see. And 1 part aqua fortis.
Let's get out of here.
Nerd.
I hate the screaming.
Of the lambs.
Oh, what is screaming?
A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. It's
I don't know how to use the key.
if you're facing the door,
Oh, thank
it
you.
activates the ability to use the key. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan awaits, grinded the toothless foreman.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Good. Yeah, man, just slosh around in their body bits.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my My chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Do what happened when the chemicals. Wilhelm's last words.
Oh.
My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick.
So this is what happened to him.
These are my. Did you not see the corpse bits that you were just sloshing through, did you?
No, I saw them, but we had to make sure whose they were.
My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me. Accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up, there we go, and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer.
Jesus.
Ooh, wicker basket. Bowl. Wicker bowl, to be fair.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Fuck.
Oopsie. I'll do physics. Is there like a number I can text message my American Idol vote to instead? Can I text Clay Aiken to 51515? Okay, in that case, play Aiken. Yeah, Miss Sarah on this one. Oatmeal the best.
How do I get out of here?
Then you'll be the only person in the house eating them. I don't know. This is a capitalist society. You deserve to benefit from your hard work. You're an adult.
This shouldn't be.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think they taught you how to do a strong push for a reason?
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps there's something you have to strong push.
Fuck, what?
That's not is literally not what the thing on the screen is telling you to do. Catherine is saying in all caps too. Like, it is so frustrating to watch you
No.
actively not do what the game tells you to do. It's like,
What did it tell me to do? Can you tell me what it told me?
instead of an enemy is near, stay out of sight. Hide in the darkness by turning your lantern off. Like, it's like if you were playing, I don't know, an NHL game and you actively tried not to get goals.
Or I tried to put the puck in the other goal.
I mean, yeah. It's like if you were playing tic-tac-toe and you started drawing the other person's shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna explore a different area and come back here.
Okay. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. That's exactly what I'm saying. That is incredibly frustrating to experience and witness.
Oh, I know. It's frustrating. I can't help it.
I think the strange thing is that the screen gets a tiny bit blurry and there's no monster around and you just like flip the keyboard 720 degrees and kick the monitor off the wall. And then do a kickflip.
And then do a kickflip.
Damn it, Alexander, what did I tell you about hanging your placenta? In the
So I guess I have
thing.
to go back to the laboratory.
Well, you could throw a chair at it.
It said I can't be done by tools, so I'm thinking it needs chemicals.
Since when is a chair a tool?
I just need a second.
I mean, can bend easily without breaking? I don't know.
You might have to play this game for a little bit. You want to take over for a little
Sure.
bit? You can have your chair back.
See, you're concerned about, like, getting involved with the monster. I have no such concerns.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna play this.
Get at me, monster. I mean, I don't think the game gets any less monster filled.
Laboratory was that way and down to the right.
To the left.
Yeah. It's the exact same control system.
Cool. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Okay.
And then it was down that way.
So there is a... So that door wouldn't open, right? Right. I guess.
But that door will. And I think it connects.
Oh, birds. Just gonna carry that around. See, what I'd like to know is what counts as dark.
That barrels.
Don't do that. So I imagine we have to combine all these chemicals to... Oh yeah, the bugs on the screen are certainly an indication that my sanity is big effed. But like, shouldn't this count as not being in the dark?
It should.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be adults here, game. I see no Monstar. And
We were already in there.
you were in there. Okay. No Monstar. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Hey, fella. Whoa! Okay, you know what? Maybe you weren't followed last time. Maybe the house is just... the castle is just becoming, angry flesh. No.
It said in the note thing what it had to be.
Yeah. Here. Calamine and Orphan and Cripe binds them well. This time I'll attempt Aqua Reggie instead of Aqua Fortress Temple. Use more even solution. Okay, so I think that's everything.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go down here. Got that I have to actually like fully swing the doors. Okay. Okay. So chemicals must be prepared using the appropriate apparatus. Excusez-moi? Where was that?
I don't know, but if it blocked off the entrance to the laboratory, it's probably not in there. Didn't he say he moved everything to the wine cellar?
I don't think it blocked the entrance off.
I think this is where we came from.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's castles for you. Sometimes they do be fleshy. Crystal clear sanity. That's what I like. Okay. Oh, I can get there. Let me check the journal. See if it... if he said it, he didn't say it there. Pretty much, yeah, chicken stole. Move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Which is what? Is that the... No. Okay.
Oh, I think this might have been, you might have been in the wine cellar. Yeah, this is the wine cellar.
Okay. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Gibraltar, yeah, that's right. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. I'm trying to read it so fast before it goes away. Okay. Now, the thing is...
It might have been in the room you were in before. But, like, if you go back this way and then...
Okay, we'll pop in here. Seems fine. Seems fine.
We never went this way.
Yeah, that way. Okay, just gonna do a sanity check. Crystal clear, no prob. No, seems pretty barren. Oh, hi! Where did your thick bottom come from? There we go. Good old help. Your exposed bottom. Okay. You have done a move. I don't know that this gentleman is even aware of Harambe and his wonderful exploits. Or tragic death, I suppose. Can I get through here? Lovely, okay. Okay. Hate that. Here we go. Okay. Now you done lit that up.
Is there a chest under there? Did I open that?
I don't recall.
I did.
Dancing away my hunger pains. Moving my feet so my tummy won't hurt. I've got a wicker bowl. Strikes me that it may have been in that room. If he's hanging out there. Oh, he just closed the door over there. I just done saw it.
What is this place?
It's not in here. So that's not good. Not ideal. Why is it we choose to play these things instead of, like, Pokemon? Or,
We could play Overwatch instead.
too deep now, bud.
What about this room?
Ooh, good call. No, it doesn't seem like what I need. Oh, I'm not even like scared so much as confused. Excuse me. Oh, I'm definitely going to do some streaming of Pokemon in the future. At times when I am more individual. What?
In there?
Oh. Okay, so it's not here. I don't see anything. Like, the other thing I'm wondering is, like, what am I even looking for? Like, I'm assuming I'm gonna see, like, a fucking cauldron somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, like, my next thing. Like, I did the Pokemon Yellow Drag Race, and I probably will do that with Crystal eventually. But I've never done a Nuzlocke really at all. Like, I started one time and then just gave up because I wasn't interested. But I'm probably gonna do it on like a ROM hack of Black 2 because I've been wanting to get back to Black 2. This is so weird. Like, what could
Maybe it's in a different area.
What could I be missing? And I just watched a Pokemon Y Nuzlocke. It got me kind of interested in, having my heart broken by losing my beloved Pokemon. Although I'm gonna say right now, I'm not gonna release them. I'm gonna put them in the box and never use them again. Oh, okay. So you get the same stuff. Don't follow. Probably not supposed to walk on that, huh? No? I guess I can. Maybe you just never finished moving it from the lab. I read that already.
That's what we need to build in Minecraft.
Yeah, all the weed. Okay. Dog, I'm like right here in the light. Calm down. Ugh. I also kind of want to do that Nuzlocke like randomized, just to make it even harder on myself. Although randomizing types would be super obnoxious within the confines of a Nuzlocke. Now that I think about it, you never know if like you're about to get one-shotted by a super effective move. Oh, what this is? Chemistry pot! We did it! Get out of here. I'll just do a bunch of Let's Go shiny hunting on stream. 8 years too late for that to be anything anyone cares about.
You mean shiny hunting or Pokemon Go?
Love Let's Go in particular.
Oh.
It's not new and fancy and fun. Give me my Pokemon Diamond remake. Give me Mega Evolutions back.
I just want the glassy white.
Okay, there you go. Use your words. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm
Chemistry
really bad at
pot.
accidentally putting fingerprints on my glasses.
Yeah, I'm aware. Pot to contain mixtures of all sorts. Oh, do I just have to like... What? Sample is not needed. My guy, I do not understand. You...
Do we need to put it on a table?
Don't understand. No object to use item. You're not wrong. It's like a dick. Never hurt anybody. How do I... Oh, no object to use item on. Sir, I am wildly... Just give me a moment here. You can't see what I'm doing. Probably combined, yeah. Oh, I truly hate how this game works.
What do you have to do?
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I have to make it in the lab, and then I have to collect it with the chemistry pot.
Oh.
Like, there.
Fair, but the...
I mean, I think this game has a 10 out of 10 on Steam, so I can't insult it. Yeah, I was just gonna complain about that, actually. I guess my complaint is, like, it's so obtuse. Like, I get it. I understand why it's, like, particularly scary and people really loved it. And we're also... I guess I'm also... I'm approaching this from a perspective of, like, okay, I've played Soma
There's
now.
a door down.
Is there?
No, I'm just crazy.
Yeah. I've played Soma now. Or watched it be played a little of it. And so I've seen, like, how that works, and that was really pretty straightforward and obvious. And I guess, you know, if you're looking at this from the perspective of how things were when it was released, then fine, it was pretty impressive then, but I'm really annoyed by... There. Oh. I'm just sort of annoyed by how, like, okay, you collect all the items, but you have to combine them in a thing. Hello? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. I think the shaking is just like the sanity meter, potentially. I mean, if it's a monster, there's
Are you able to pick that thing up?
about nothing I can do. Yeah, I just want to make sure there's no monster coming to get me. Which is why I lit that candle. But anyway, it's like, okay, yeah. No, that seems to be all I can do with that. Like, yeah, I get it. It makes sense that I have to combine these things. But then you've got a separate item, like the chemical pot, and like it's so... And I have to figure all that out myself. Okay, here we go. This is the thing. And it's like, it's just a thing on the wall. Like, F in the offward direction with how obtuse that is. Am I doing this right? Like, do they have to be in there in a particular order? Need to turn on the burners first. Looks okay. Oh, shoot. You're right, I am still set to just chatting. Oh well. Wasn't really looking for anybody, though.
Playing Amnesia, whatever the first one is. I tried to play it and I got too scared.
There we go. That should be fixed. I'll fix it in the highlight anyway. Hold down left mouse and do a circular motion with the right stick. Okay, but you gotta, like, even that instruction is half correct. Like, I have to do a circular motion with the mouse. Fair enough. No offense here. If this is something you care about, I certainly wouldn't want to watch me play it. Alright, we made
You're
drugs.
at least making progress where I wasn't, so.
The drugs in our inventory now. Gotta make sure of that, because I wouldn't want to... Oh, great, there's no stairs anymore, so that's intriguing. Can Daniel parkour? Like... Ugh. Alright, Danny boy. Oh. Was this open like that before?
No.
I feel like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if it was, they wouldn't have gotten rid of the stairs in the first place.
Right. I wonder, can you move anything on here?
It's like that. I can't even... Like, I don't even have the interact hand coming up.
Ew.
Yeah. Flesh pile, you know? These things happen.
Can you... There's a plane over here. Can you move that?
Ooh. Is that enough? Okay. Sure. Just gonna stream myself buying GameStop stock or something. At least it would make more sense than this. Hey, sir. Calm your mom down. Just more flesh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Inventory. The green pot. Oh, there we go. Great, I got an achievement. I wish I didn't. The clock. No, never had that before too, so I guess it's not door dependent. I haven't unlocked further parts of the story. What the heck?
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
Yeah.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. Don't have to tell me twice, dog. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouching in the darkness makes you a lot harder to spot. Oh, it's just a barrel. Hey, fella! I do see you there. And your thick, exposed behind.
Should we check this room for anything? Like...
Oh yeah, I guess I can go up around here. Look, game, I don't know what to tell you. Everything seems to drain my sanity. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I lived through 2020, so I'm pretty set on keeping my sanity the way it is, if it's all the same to you. Yeah, I don't see any collectible-y. No thanks. Okay. Look, I can only do so much, game. Oh. Okay, I see an oil. Like, I don't want to use the lantern because I don't want the fella to know where I am, but also I'm developing a slight headache, which, you know, I'm a hypochondriac. That could mean my brain is being hacked by Russia. That's what that would be. Ooh, help. Oh boy, a letter!
1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry.
You got spooked too.
Inside the underground
The
chambers
issue
in
is
Algeria,
now I know.
Professor Herbert insisted
As
I return
soon
to
as the
England.
shitty letter
He
goes
said he
away,
didn't want to
there's
bring
just gonna be a
forth
monster,
the
and there's
entire
nothing I can do.
unless I took a turn for the worse.
So we can
I
prepare
should
for
have
that.
seen, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things.
So
brought
my
home
knee
from Africa.
hurts, and that has nothing to
Next to
do
it
with the
lay
game.
the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Maybe if I could get around this fucking table. Okay, so why did the door open?
It'd be creepy.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's kind of rude. Like, am I safe to go out? Is the monster like the titular hitman from the AAA video game series Hitman? Hitman 3 in stores now. I see light. I'm going for it, you know? How is my sanity dangerously low? What did I do? How did I offend this game? Hell. I don't know what to tell you, game. I become sane again. I'm sitting in the light over there and nothing changed. Like, this is light.
What does it say when you pause now?
It ain't changed. Well, ain't that a shame? What am I supposed to... Like, it hasn't changed, and I've got my guy out here, like...
If you pause it, I'll Google.
Just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Sanity can be recovered by solving puzzles and progressing through the game.
Oh. Oh, so being in the light... Right, I remember it saying that. Being in the light doesn't bring your sanity
Some sanity, like a little bit, might be regained.
back. It just keeps it from going down. Well... Okay, so that's a puzzle that I need to solve.
There's nothing at that.
Is that what I... Oh! Okay. Perfect, now I'm saner. Okay, did that Yeah, I know it's not fun down here. Is that not enough? Oh, maybe I have to crouch. There we go. Like I've seen an ending of this game. A friend of mine played it, like literally just after it came out.
I know there's multiple.
So like I know kind of what happens in that particular ending, and it is pretty odd. Okay, don't stand on the flesh. But like I could not tell you what happened. Now playing the game, I couldn't really tell you what's happening. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Weren't we just in a desert or some shit?
Oh, I don't like this area.
I like the candles. Oh, right. Yeah, here's all the water.
I hate this area.
Oh, yeah, because the thing comes for you.
This is the area I tried to play when I was 15 years old in Ryan's bedroom in the dark. And I put it on the pause screen. And this area is why I can't play Amnesia.
Yeah, I remember when Tim played this part. Yeah. I cannot do anything about that. I don't know enough about the game to know if it can get me when I'm up here.
I don't think it can.
That seems important.
That opens. Like
Cool.
on the other side.
Now it'd be cool if I could... There we go. That's what we want. We want a litter. Oh. No. I told you it wasn't going to get any more friendly. Ah, oh shit. There we go. Now I'm a little concerned about this thing I'm mapping out with the reticle here, this distance. I will be the first to say that
I wonder if you should go back and get a book from the other room and carry it with you.
I don't know that there were books in the other room. I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. See? Easy. Nothing. Perfectly fine. I'm sure my sanity is... Yeah, oh great. Good on the sanity. Real good on that. I mean, yeah, that's sort of how I always approach these things. Especially when there's not like an active monster in my face, so much as there's just like this splashing. Like this feels easier to me than having to hide from something. Well, probably needed to go in that room, now that I think about it. That doesn't look like a thing I can open.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm... Oh.
It's heavy.
Yeah, no, can't do much about that fella. I don't like the pulsating. That's certainly something I would... Is there an option to turn pulsating off? 'Cause I would certainly be okay with it. Hey bud, I'm actually over there, believe it or not. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Okay, like... you can't knee the desk and knock down the expensive things. It's like, again, worst case scenario. The fictional video game character dies. What a shame for the fictional video game character that will be. Help. I don't see anything. I don't see anything there.
Maybe it's a time thing with that lever?
You know you're right. You're 100% right. Nope. That's not good. Hey, bud. Gotta do that. There we go. It totally is timed. Hey, sir. Why don't we calm down? Nothing I can pick up here, so... there we go. Okay. There is nothing I can pick up here now at all. Cannot pick up any of the books. Maybe that one? Yes. Okay. Hey, bud. Trust me, it's not me. You misheard. Platforming! Platforming! Get in here! Did it. Oh, there. Haha. See? Easy. Easy. Reasonable. There we go. Now you pick up this corpse bit. I think that's a safe direction to throw it. And then you just hop up here. Oh, look at that. Bombs. Rope. Lamp oil. It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies.
I wonder if the boxes that are, like, the extra boxes like that can
Yeah,
be moved
that's throwable.
I meant, like, moved around so you can stand on it.
To stand on, yeah, I know. So, like, throw it in the direction you want it. Oops. I'm not sure, because they seem to be pretty buoyant. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little... richer. Look at that. Look how easy that is. It's fine. It's no problem. Hey, how do I get through that one?
There's our wheel.
There is a wheel. Okay. Okay. So here's a fun thing that totally isn't gonna work. Oh, okay. Okay, so it saves the progress, sort of. Like that. Hey, bud, you wanna go all the way back over there for me? That's actually not that far. Yoink! There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh shoot, it got me. I wish I could run at this point in time, Senator. A wound is bleeding quite badly. Okay, okay. Look at that. Look at that. I think our man... Oh, what's this? Hollow needle. A strong surgical needle. Okay, so it's exactly what it said it was, which is weird. Where is it? Oh, so I totally can stand on it. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to, close the door on him.
Sorry.
Now I don't know where he is at all. Oh no, is it, now it's stuck in the room with me? Oh no, it's, okay, well hey, look. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Hey, what? Hey, excuse me? Do I pick the lock? Is that what I needed to do? Okay. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. Oh, cool! Cool! So we're still gonna be in some water, though. With pulsating floor organs. Florgans. Hey, man, can we friggin' not right now with the... Seriously? Did I not deal with you enough? It's a labyrinth now? No, because 8, Sarah. Because 8. What?
I can't.
Right, exactly. I am trying to run away from you, sir. Look, we did it. We got the achievement. No one else can see, but we got the achievement. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean and something about Portugal. Who knows?
I need a glass of water. Would you like a glass of water?
Sure. Do you want to take these out? I'll talk about my eBay purchases.
Can you tell Google to turn on the kitchen light for me?
Hey, Google, turn on the kitchen light. My eBay purchase hasn't shipped. I'm actually a little perturbed about that. Shining Fates on eBay. Oh my god. Just under 11% of people have escaped from the water creature. Well, 11% of people who have played it on Steam. Hmm. Just go back to this for a moment. I'm big now. How can I see what? Oh, that 11%. So, we took me a second there. We just got the achievement for beating it, Escape Artist, and 10.7% of people have this achievement. So 10.7% of people who have played the game on Steam have got past it.
And the rest haven't gotten past this point in the game.
Uh-huh.
In this 8-hour game. We can tell, hey Google, turn off the kitchen light.
Alright, turning kitchen light off.
18 total. So the other thing I can do is just quickly I'll hide the Steam window, I suppose. Amnesia.
Eyelashes, anybody? My eyelashes. They seem to be.
So
Oh, no.
this is chapter 9 of 25. So there's that. Put the new office ones up yet. Okie dokie. Back to. Oh, the game done did a disappear. There we go. I got sad about being paused. Okay, this is pretty and perfectly reasonable and not spooky at all. And there's 2 dolphins just hanging out. That door opened on its own, so that's normal.
The body.
You know. Yeah.
Nope, it's a statue.
It's. Why? What am I. You know, I've had some run ins with water, sir. I would rather not. What am I supposed to be touching here? Just the water? Just having a good time?
This is really pretty.
Yeah. It's pretty alright.
I like the music.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay. I suspect this is gonna be like broken, and I have to fix it. Yep. We all go to hell eventually. Oh, it's locked. Cool. Cool. Mother. We can go into the studi. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Okay. Very well. yeah, tinderbox. Toy, 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 toy. Tinderbox, toy, toy. Can I get the little man to lift? Haha, yeet the man. Yeet the box at the man. No, don't waste the thing. Be cool if you installed double hinged doors, that's all I'm saying. Just let me get to those fellas how I feel like, you know?
Bible. Biblia.
No, that's the Spanish word for library. Biblioteca. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. Or oro, depending on how you look at it. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for. Whoever wrote these isn't like... Their grasp on English is pretty good, but it isn't perfect. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color wash, while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Allstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit.
Dude really hasn't seen Indiana Jones.
No. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. Oh, don't worry, the slash is about to occur. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. My apologies. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Toy, toy, toy. Yeet.
I'm glad you're continuing the yeet tradition.
You gotta yeet. Thought that vase in the distance was a monster. Okay. Should put that away. At least momentarily. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good point, because the window do be, like, right there and open.
Well, it's because your letter to yourself told you your first world.
Yeah, I know.
Your letter to yourself told you that you had to kill the guy.
And I've been wrong about shit. See, look at that.
Is there a book or something you can throw at it?
Throw out what?
The window.
Oh. Well, maybe in this room. Oh, there's a taxidermy dog of some kind.
And look at all this blood.
Yeah, my past self has never done anything good to me or for me. I hate that guy. Oh, dang! Secrets! Oh, dang, I probably actually have to go that way eventually. Yeah, like, is that just one of the endings? Can I... I'm just gonna carry this hammer around now. It makes me feel good. We'll ignore the pigeon. We'll ignore the pigeon. Okay. Anything on here I can...
Some people enjoy how my mouth is just hanging open in fear.
No? Okay, we'll yeet that at that picture then. Bye forever. Here we go.
The drawers too.
Yeah. 1658, January 9th. Yeah, we did it. We open a window and we jump to our death, and that's the best ending. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Cool. Yeah, totally cool.
What's in their drawers?
Bones, of course. Just some human bones. Oh. Oh, look at that. Useful in the past. Let's just burn this book, I think. Bye, book. Loser. Okay, so I'm not the only one hearing that, then.
Nope.
I'm more interested in this much larger shovel, now that I think about it.
Hey, Mal!
Oh boy. Look at that.
I'm very scared right now. What do you do?
This is the new Pokemon game.
No.
It has changed. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. Yeah, exactly. We're just going to jump out the window. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, my apologies, causing the animal to burst with energy. Burst with something. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. Does it? There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror.
Okay, nerd. Can you pick up the dog head?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I wish I could, like, rotate it instead of yeeting. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Look at this. Perf. Okay. See, now it's stabbing. It's a stabbable. Maybe I should take this saw. Maybe that's the way to go. In this combatless game.
You should go get the rabbit in the corner.
Let's see what you have to offer.
I'm not a huge fan of the
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
I don't like what happened there at all. Okay, we're gonna have to open up the door. And now Mr. Rabbit, we'll just put him out as far as he can. Oh, no. No. Not out the window. Okay. Just gonna rotate my fella. Okay, I can't... Oh, there we go. Trying to get these axes to make sense. Okay, now we're just gonna put the rabbit out in front of us, and he can look around the corners for us. Anything there, rabbit? No? Okay. He didn't lie. And that's why we have to go out the window. There's a large sponge. So,
It's the back of a pig.
pretty sure it's a sponge.
It looks like the color of Kraft dinner sauce.
I mean, which one of us is playing the game here? Who do you think is the expert? I know a sponge when I see one. I do all the dishes. Oh, Daniel, stop being such a baby. No. Oh, I can just pull him in close. Okay. No, says the man in Washington. It belongs
There's
to
another thingy.
the government. Another thingy? Oh, one of those things. Don't flip. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Yeah, boy. Oh! It do be a gear, though. Will you just kind of... Hey, can you fuck off, Mr. Monster?
Like screaming.
Of the lambs. Because it keeps you up at night.
Wait, what?
Silence of the lambs.
Oh.
Oh, big gear. Over there. Oh, isn't that convenient?
There's a ladder.
But first, a flow cycle rod. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Yeah, we've all been there. I had $1 for every time I refused to check the proper configuration. I would have the same money I have right now. Okay. No, sir, stay open.
It was oil. No, it's just something hanging. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's a rock. It's not oil.
Okay, Peter, let's go. Ow. Dropped him. So, okay. I guess my concern is that, like...
Maybe that was it you needed to find in this area.
I mean, maybe. Nothing else appears to be a key item. Anything? Like a saw blade. Would be pretty good. Anything out here? No. I guess that's all there is over here. Yeah, okay. And then this way. Perfect. Alright, Petey. Let's go. Hey, can you not? Hello. If you smell pee, it's Charlotte.
No.
Okay. The sponges. Well, kinda, sorta. There's just a nude gentleman. I can't believe I didn't notice this gentleman was nude before.
Back him up close.
Gotta see what he's working with.
Oh.
And it appears to be the beak of a relatively large bird.
Hello.
You can see the nostril here, which is in all beaks. Alright. Let's go with our rabbit shield.
I don't like the screaming sounds. I don't like them. They scare me. Okay, you explored everything here.
Yeah, I did. Oh no, do I have to leave Petey behind? To get through this door? Dang it.
Maybe one more area than bedtime.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock. I can do a save and exit now. Or a save and exit.
But Carrie just got here.
Well, we don't have to go.
One more area.
One more area. Guest room. He climbed to the bed and looked at the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. Something, it's enough, something. Am I a parcel tongue?
God, what would they want with my journal?
That's happened. Parcel mouth, whatever. Ooh, a letter.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Sucks to be you, Herb. Yeet.
You didn't even
Wow.
kill the bug.
Indestructible bug. Oh no, that's how I got in here. Don't want to do that. So I guess this is where I hung out. Oh, dang! I got a crowbar.
I thought I read that as crowbar.
3rd of July.
Wish I got a crowbat. That'd be sick.
Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had
I
carried.
could use fly and
Log detailing
get me the F out of here.
The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
It's a good question.
I am concerned about a second shower being hedonistic, but, you know.
Yeah, how many showers do you have a day sometimes?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You know, 2, 3, 4.
Daniel,
2 most days, for sure.
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I don't think I'm disagreeing with water being nice.
Water is nice.
I in fact, say I'm incredibly agreeing if I'm showering more than once. Why am I so short all of a sudden? Oh no, that's just a very large side table. Okay.
Oh, you missed the bottom drawer.
Oh. Water is good. Use it. I'm down with that.
We are all agreeing. I like that this room is lit up well, and
Yeah.
I like that
I never wrote a paper that...
there's nothing trying to kill us
Or
right
rather.
at this moment.
I should change how I was going to say that. I never turned in a paper that wasn't written at least 67% in the shower. Oh, dang! Full-on drawer yeets.
Look at that!
Get off my ceiling, nerd.
We love littering in these games.
Oh, look at that! You can stomach looking at yourself? That is pretty impressive. Because I certainly can't. If I look in a mirror at myself while I'm trying to write a paper, good lord. The person looking back at me is not proud.
Mommy.
No, I guess that's an approach. Writing in the shower. I genuinely don't know what you would buy, speaking of writing in the shower.
How do you tell? I'm confused by that.
Oh look, I can pick the sponge up. Oh, bath crayon. Okay, yeah. that
Oh
makes
my
sense.
god, that's cool. Wait, rotate. See, that's... There you go, there's your sponge.
No, it was a sponge the whole time. That's fake. That side is fake.
Oh.
Door stuck due to a broken lock.
How do we fix a lock?
Can I yeet this chair at it?
Crowbar?
Right! I have a crowbar. Why would... I don't need to yeet a chair. America! Fuck yeah! I'd like to take the broken crowbar, though.
The key.
Charlotte takes baths.
I take baths when the bath is clean. Which means I have to clean the bath.
Occasionally a bath is nice for the muscles
4th of
and
July,
bones.
1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking
Don't you
and
have, like,
sweating,
younger siblings to
retired
con
the
into
drawing
that?
room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them.
For the mean
But
flesh
somehow
prison.
I
The flesh
knew
prison is
how
mean.
it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I'd prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault, I joined them.
That's what the
Producing
conning is
orb
about.
I remembered so clearly. The
You
tar
offer
proved
them
unnecessary.
some sort
It
of
was
reward
pushed out
and
from
then
the joining
just don't
pieces
give it
as
to
they
them.
emerged on their own.
You
with
didn't
no
sign a
adhesive.
contract. What are you gonna do?
The
Take me to
ancient
court?
stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and
Fire me
perfect
from
shape
this family,
could have been molded
Jeffrey,
by a factory.
or whatever.
This is all too strange.
Jeffy, that's a good name for a sibling who's gonna clean the bath. Oh, hi. I just wanted to eat a thing.
I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
What? Well, I mean,
You have to smash it.
I didn't say Jeffy necessarily to refer to a brother person.
Open the bottom.
Jeffy is the first name that came to mind. Open the bottom.
You didn't open the bottom drawer.
Oh, didn't I? It's a shirt.
Well,
It's a nothing and a nothing.
we could get dressed so many times. Get in the closet.
Hey, bud. Oh no, I think Jeffy is the guy in the room with me right now. So, them Yankees. At GameStop.
I don't like the monsters.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do while I can hear him? Like,
Stonks.
it's crazy that like 2 days ago I could have put money into GameStop and like doubled my money. Nothing I can do,
Who is you?
right? I don't know what to tell you, game. You can make my screen blurry all you want. Okay. Music went back to normal. Okay. You counting this as one more area? So then this red door is the... He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Save and exit.
We can pick this one up again tomorrow.
Just gonna yeet that game into the sun for now.